11 days ago.
Yeah, well, and that line will be led by Mason Toy, as you mentioned earlier, got those 2 goals against Minnesota. And I think Bryce Duke, he's going to be important for this team tonight. It's a side that's quite talented, and it really all revolves around the man up top, and Hany Mukhtar. He's going to find his spaces everywhere in and around that offensive end of the field. He'll come deep.
Bit of a head fake from Hany Mukhtar, and now away we go on a beautiful night in Montreal. They have grabbed 24 of a possible 30 points over that stretch, but Montreal have been fantastic at home, and they get an opportunity right off the bat, a shot that sails over the target. Mentioning the willingness by Gary Smith to change things up a little bit. More on that in a moment as Moore comes down the right-hand side, tugged to the ground from behind by Corbo, and that's going to be a booking.
Help expand this offense of this Montreal side.
Tar fouled again, and it's going to be another booking. Wanyama, Ibrahim lost his footing, trying to get back up. He helps on Toy, back to Ibrahim. Now back to Duke, and he sneaks it past the keeper. There's your production from the number 10. Bryce Duke has fired the home side in front. Ring that bell.
Hasn't really been touching much of the ball either, but does a good job of just sticking with it here. Really get past Mayer, and then just finds himself in an ideal position. You think he's going to try and trouble the goal, but a little bit of patience and time just to let the play develop a little more, and sees Bryce Duke in an optimal position, top of the box, and Joe Willis is going to want that one back. He's got a good piece of it. It goes through a lot of bodies there, so perhaps a little bit difficult for Joe Willis to see it cleanly. But a smart play by Bryce Duke to keep that ball low. Again, difficult for Joe Willis to see, perhaps. I think Joe Willis has been outstanding this season, and perhaps would have won that one back.
Washington is down as Montreal will play on. Here's Lassiter cutting it onto his right foot. This one parried away by Willis. The rebound shot blocked. And the offside flag has come up against Montreal.
Spell here for Montreal, and Ariel Lassiter again with acres of room on that left-hand side. Another good play by him just to be able to now offset Leal. And so far you've got to be happy if you're a goaltender for Montreal right now, and really not having to be called upon, but you can be sure there is going to be a moment, or perhaps many. This Nashville side has got that ability to really change a game.
They're continuing that momentum right now.
Yeah, they really showed some character in that moment, and they're continuing to show this character at home.
Here comes Nashville forward. Sorry there, Greg. Here's a ball across. Washington was at the back post in a glorious opportunity. Mukhtar blocks this one into the penalty area. It is Schaffelberg, and he skies it. Well, in a matter of seconds, Nashville have had... This match could really open up with the way the Nashville's pressing. Schaffelberg's able to help it on to Mukhtar, and here comes Hany Mukhtar into the penalty area. Plays it across for Washington. Can he get there? Not quite a vital intervention by Mathieu Choinière.
You know he's going to have his head up, and he did exactly that. He was waiting for Washington to appear. You can see in the bottom of your screen, he's just making a beeline for that 18-yard box. And it's Mathieu Choinière who makes an incredible slide tackle there to throw Washington off. He had to get it right. He had to get the timing right, and you can see how much it meant to him.
Saturday, this midweek road game, then another road game coming up this weekend against Columbus. Here's Mukhtar. He's got 3 defenders in front of him. He'll have a go anyway. Punched away.
And you get closer to that 60-minute mark, you also wonder if Gary Smith is going to have to go to his bench.
Mason Toy finds Lassiter.
Want to go by. I mean, you have to be able to finish the team off. You've got them on the ropes right now, and Ariel Lassiter knows it. See the extreme frustration on his face there. He knows he's got to hit the target. At least make Joe Willis make a save there. It's a prime location. Good job of coming out and claiming it.
Mason Toy gets on the end of this one. Saved by Willis.
In the end, it's a fairly routine save for Joe Willis. Mayer pushes Toy to that difficult angle for Mason Toy to really trouble Joe Willis. He's got to be able to hit that ball low and perhaps even across, but that's not easy to do when you're running with that kind of pace.
Appeals for handball against Nashville go unanswered. Camacho chests it down to Wanyama. Over one defender goes Wanyama. He'll have a go. Driven in by Duke high in the air. Headed back across Wanyama, flicks it toward goal, but right at the goalkeeper, Willis. 0-4 does well to hold it up. Shrugs off a couple of tackles. Lassiter leaves it for Saliba. Diving save, Willis. To pile the pressure forward. Mukhtar. Looking for Zimmerman. Couldn't put enough power on the header, and a relatively comfortable save for Sirwa. Rogiard chips this one into the penalty area. Away by Lovitz. 0-4. Just got under it.
Yeah, credit to the goalkeeper as well for Montreal. Jonathan Sirwa, again, just commanding his area tonight. Didn't have to do much, but did what he needed to, and another big result for this Montreal side at home.
And listen to what it means to this crowd. Look what it means to that technical staff. Hernan Losada in Montreal.